So I wanted to teach you today composure. I wanted to teach you composure today. Damn you. Don't panic. Don't worry. Don't be anxious. And the way in which to do this is have a routine which you're adjusting, which makes your life easier. Have things, not necessarily a routine as in freaking at 5 o'clock I do something, a checklist of things that you need to get done in a day. You can do them all within the final hour of the day by running and being nuts, or you can, like, if you have that amount of control, you can allocate time. I don't have that amount of control. Sometimes I've just been hired twice, thrice in the day, and I've been running around nuts, and I only have time in the night. But I still know what I need to do. You need to make this, and then stick to this, and stick to this pretty much no matter what. You know what I mean? Of course, sometimes you'll come up short here and there, but the stability comes from having the routine, having the said checklist, the things that you know that if I do this, it guarantees money in the future, or it creates opportunities, it creates leads, so on and so forth, right? And then never leave that out. That'll aid your composure because you have a foundation, right? Repeated tasks that you do every day, daily habits, and written down so that when you're not composed in your mind, you can have that stable thing to come back to. A list, checklist. Now,
King's Crawl is always there for you guys. You're welcome to come and enjoy your lunches and dinners. Ciao.
Good. And come to King's Crawl in Bulawayo. All right. Yes. So having this is important, right? And then if you can, make it so simple that you can pass it on to another person. Because let's say I get hired by 4 super intense people, right? Should be possible, or should become possible at some point, that I pass on the responsibilities or the habits or the routines to someone else. So then it needs to be a simple enough thing. And another separate thing, which is not quite as specific, quite as regimented, quite as another separate thing, which is a thought from me, yeah. And it's a truth about life. Understanding that the cavalry will come when it comes, yeah. You don't have money now. You need money now. It'll come when it comes. You do the right thing. I'm always reminded of a Bible verse. It says, "Seek ye first the kingdom of God, and the rest will come unto thee." Something like this. But the idea is, make yourself perfect and then wait. Do not try to make the world perfect, because you can't really affect the world like that. Sometimes you're supposed to get $1,000 and the person doesn't have, somehow doesn't have the money. Do not then panic and try to shift the world, if that makes sense. Line up another $4,000 deals, do you see? And if you can't, line up an ability to be able to do this. But your job is lining up the dominoes so that when the first domino falls, everything else is set. It's a much more worthy use of your time than worry. You know what I mean? Worrying stresses you, and then also, what are the odds that you're going to make him able to have the $1,000 right now anyway? Much better to let him be graciously, yeah, with grace. Say, okay, cool, the money will come when it comes. And then work out the rest. You cope and organize, and that's how you'll make it.